Welcome to the Brad Lang Show. I am Brad Lang. We are here again with another episode that will involve the left's favorite dog whistle, racism. Now this one comes from the pantheon of intellectual curiosity, the paramount of introspective thought, Buzzfeed. Aileen Ramos has brought another classic piece of definitely not race-baiting clickbait, 9 ways that white people can support the fight against racism. So let's dive in. 1. Learn to listen when the topic is racism. When someone is talking about a situation they've lived through concerning racism, listen and don't diminish what they've said by making a comparison to an experience that doesn't really compare. That is good advice in any situation, really, but especially important for matters of race. You're right. That is great advice for any situation. If someone is talking to you, listen to them. 2. But also remember to speak up and have difficult conversations with other white people in your circles. Try asking open-ended questions about race and stereotypes. Share with others how you've learned to avoid certain racist expressions or ideas, but also admit that you don't have all the answers. When another white person talks about race, sincerely engage them. When you speak, you have more influence over other people than when black people speak about race. Hello, white friend? Could you please explain to me this whole pumpkin spice obsession? Can we knock it off? Is that done now? 3. Especially with your own family. At family get-togethers, conversations about race can be particularly complicated, but avoiding that one racist uncle isn't always your best option. Sometimes, all he might need to change his ideas is for you to present your point of view. Once again, you have more opportunities to be heard than a black person. Hey, Dad. 4. Understand that not everything is all about you. It's not necessary to always reiterate that you're not racist, or that not every white person is racist. But I thought
all white people are racist. Each and every one of them.
All white people are racist.
This is a larger issue called structural racism, which has been perpetuated throughout history and is present in education, politics, public safety, culture, health, and also social relations. Okay, no, there is not, but I don't have time to get into this because I still have like 5 of these ludicrous bullet points to get through about how subconsciously racist I am. White people. One way to begin to understand this problem is by trying to understand white identity and why many people who identify as white feel superior to black people. I don't identify as white, like I am white. I have a mirror. I mean, everyone, including you, you tolerant lefty you, flipped when Rachel Dolezal identified as black. So let's just agree that you can't identify as a race. You either are or you are not. What does it mean to be white? How does being white feel? What privileges does it afford you? This field of study is called whiteness. There is no field of study called... Oh. Really? Come on! And it begins to explore and answer some of these questions. So, when someone says that white people are racist,
all white people are racist,
they are referring to whiteness or white identity. It's not necessarily about you as an individual. 5. Give visibility to the work of black people. The main excuse that many people give when they're confronted about the absence of black people in certain space is that other than white people, there are no options for filling positions within that space. But black people are producing and doing things in all areas, and they're often overlooked or forgotten because they don't receive the same attention as white people. That's why every chance you get, you should share, recommend, and support the work of black professionals. Are you really calling for affirmative action in the workplace? I mean, we already have enough problems with hiring for diversity's sake. Why don't we just do what we should be doing in the first place and hire the best possible candidate for the role? Oh, but I would highly recommend this article I read on Buzzfeed. It's about how I need to spend more time thinking about racism. There you go, Eileen. I plugged that for you. 6. Participate effectively. There are many anti-racist movements in a variety of areas that need structure and support to fulfill their agendas. Like Dead Cop, you don't need to be a hero of the cause, but it helps just to get involved and take part. Consider volunteering at human rights institutions. Offer your skills, whatever they may be, to a local organization. If your abilities can be taught to other people, put on workshops so that others can learn from you easily and affordably. Even space is a commodity. So if you got a place where people can organize and hold meetings, offer it up. Help out in any way you can. 7. Getting tired of this. Don't treat your black friends like Wikipedia. Just because a black person is engaged and vocal about race doesn't mean they're obligated to give you a lesson on the topic whenever you want. That would be so white of you. Don't try to force conversations when they're not appropriate. Like at a party, for instance. Black people are people. All people are people. And sometimes they just want to enjoy themselves. Study on your own time. And do a little research before you turn all your black acquaintances into your own personal racial Wikipedia. 8. Intervene whenever you witness a racist situation. When you see someone spouting racist insults at someone, get in the middle of it. The offending party is probably going to be more open to hearing from someone similar to themselves. If you can't do that, record it all on your phone so that the victim has proof should they decide to report the aggressor. Another thing you can do is act as a witness. Once again, you're more likely to be believed if you're white. What? And finally, 9. Don't expect to be rewarded for not being racist. Look, we don't. Mostly because
I believe that white people are born into not being human. Like that actually, instead of people of color and black folks being dehumanized, that actually everyone is dehumanized off rip within white supremacy. That y'all are born into a life to not be human, and that's what y'all are taught to do, to be demons.
Don't expect eternal gratitude from black people for not being racist, or even for participating in causes against racism. It's not exceptional, it's an obligation. Well, there we are. 9 ways all you white racist demons can be a little less prickish. Except the whole article kind of comes off as racist, doesn't it? To stay up to date on all the latest content and videos, be sure to click subscribe, and you can find me on Twitter @BradLangShow. Thanks for watching.